Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for April 18th. It's never a good idea to make your own product obsolete before its time, and on this day in 1983, the computer industry learned that the hard way. The Osborne Computer Corporation announced their latest portable computer, the Osborne Executive. The only problem is that the Executive was much better than their existing computer, the Osborne 1, which had only just been released. When the Osborne Executive was announced, many customers and retailers canceled their orders of the Osborne 1 in anticipation of getting the Osborne Executive instead. This caused irreparable damage, and the Osborne Computer Corporation was forced to declare bankruptcy later that same year, before the Osborne Executive was even able to get a full release. The phenomenon of new products causing a drop in sales of earlier products has since been dubbed the Osborne effect. On April 18, 1994, Western gamers got to continue the adventures of Samus Aran. Nintendo released Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo in North America, following its release in Japan a month before. The North American version was almost identical to the Japanese version, with players exploring vast, non-linear environments and battling loads of cool alien enemies. Super Metroid was obviously a big improvement over the original Metroid, thanks to the added power of the Super Nintendo, and it was a huge hit, selling millions of copies and creating a surge in popularity for the Super Nintendo itself. The success of the game also established Metroid as one of Nintendo's most valuable properties, and the series is still going strong to this day. Another huge sci-fi franchise got its first big sequel on April 18, 2011, because that's when Valve released Portal 2 on the PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. It took all the different concepts that made the original Portal a hit, but expanded on them to give players a much more in-depth experience. For starters, players were still able to use two different teleportation portals in order to solve puzzles, but they also had much more at their disposal, including lasers, tractor beams, and different colored gels. The game itself was much longer and had more fleshed out characters. It also doubled down on the best part of the original Portal, the dark humor.
I've been really busy being dead.
And on top of all that, there was also a two-player co-op mode. Basically, Portal 2 was the definitive Portal experience, and no surprise, it was a smash hit. Also no surprise, Valve hasn't given us Portal 3, despite how much we've begged.